Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hope you all had a great Halloween under the circumstances. I know it's a little strange and different for everybody, but we adapt and we succeed, like always. I know last week I didn't have some videos, the week before I did. Like I said, trying to get them out as much as possible. Also, I am using a headpiece microphone, so hopefully this cuts out some of the background sounds that sometimes you get in the video. Trying to do everything I can to make the channel a little bit different and better. So, as you can see, no, it's not a watch review. That is the bag with my watch tools in there. Some of my tools, I have a whole bag with them. But that watch has been out of commission for a while. I'll explain the watch a little bit and how I came to purchase, well, not even purchasing, but how I obtained the watch, I guess you should say. So we'll give a little bit of background on the watch. It's not a full review of the watch. Show you guys, because this watch is actually a little bit different in the way you actually take it apart. So I figured it'd give everybody a little idea. Now remember, I'm doing this through a viewfinder, so it's a little bit harder. But I want to make sure you guys get a little bit of knowledge on making it a little easier to change your batteries in your watch. Let's see if we can get a little closer so you can see. It is a reactor watch. I don't even know if they make them anymore. And this is a little story time for you, mixed in with the watch repair and the watch. I was working for a watch store, as I said in other videos. I'm just opening the bag so I can prepare for what I'm doing. That's the battery. That's the little gloves that came to hold it. But anyway, as I was saying, I was working in a watch store, and these watches came out and we were going to start selling them. And then the person came in to do a demonstration of the watch. And of course, when they did the demonstration of the watch, they were showing us everything about it. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling on my words for a minute because I thought I had a screwdriver in here. And I don't think I do. Well, that's not going to be good. Oh, okay, I lied. I do have a screwdriver in here. Anyway, when I was working at the watch store, what happened was they came to show us these watches. Reactor. I can't find the case right now, so I will do a full review when I find the case. Anyway, they're pretty solid, sturdy watches, and they give them to us as free gifts. So they were free. Well, this one was free. I did see them afterwards on sale at, I think it was a no, it was BJ's. It was BJ's. It was Costco. Yes, it was Costco. I'm sorry. It was so long ago. I saw them on sale at Costco. So I don't know if they're still in business or not. I haven't looked to see. But let me get a different little pen removal thing there. Now, as I showed you in other videos when I showed you how to adjust the watch band, this one you see the little arrows in the back there. You just tap them out that way. Now, you could reach in there. This one's like a screw down. It's not a screw down where you screw the whole back down. It actually has 4 separate little screws in it. So you gotta take all those screws out to change the battery. Anyway, I find it much easier to just go in here, take one of the pins out for the link, and then this way, and they actually, when they showed us the watches, they had a reactor toolkit to do it. It's kind of similar to this, actually. Anyway, this gets everything out of the way, and it makes your life a whole hell of a lot easier. Now, you have freedom to move on the back there, as you can see. I'm not going to go too much in detail because hopefully I'll find the box and we can go better detail of it. Anyway, when you have a watch like this, you just go in with your flathead screwdriver and you just take off these little screws here. Now, luckily, I'm working on a black material, so it makes life a whole lot easier because if the screw falls out, you can see it pretty easily. you know, that one popped out, as you can see. The rest of them hopefully do not. Then you go into one of the little holes here where the screws were, and you can lift the back up. And be very careful. Like I said, these screws are extremely small. I mean, it's the cool way to put a watch together, don't get me wrong, but they are quite small screws. And for some reason, you know, I actually tried this out the other day because I want to make sure the battery fit and everything, and it came out 1, 2, 3. And of course, on video, it's not going to come out 1, 2, 3. There we go, there we go. Hey, we got it. And I'll take out that last screw. And as you can see, I'm going to put my hand so you guys can get an idea. They are tiny, tiny screws. Now, the battery I put in a little bag because I just wanted to know where it was. So you just finagle the battery into place there. And I am going to take it off camera for a second because there's a little thing to turn, like, to hold the battery in place. And I know damn well I'm not going to be able to see it. Through a viewfinder. It is working, the watch. I just want to make sure it was working before I put it all back together. I don't wear the watch, well, obviously because the battery was gone in it. But I haven't worn the watch in a while. Maybe I'll wear it, I don't know. So, like so, you can put the screws back in. I do have to get a gasket for it because it's a square gasket. All I have is rubbers. Like round ones, rubber. Yeah, all gaskets are rubber. I have to get a different gasket for it because it's a square gasket, so I probably will not wear it, but I will leave the battery in it, so it is going. So, and I usually do kind of like, you know, when you change your tire, you're supposed to do the star padding when you're putting the tire lugs back on so it doesn't strip out or go different. So I kind of, when I'm doing something like this, I kind of follow that procedure. I go like corner to corner type of deal. And believe me, this is hard regular times, but through a viewfinder, it's 10 times harder. So I am stumbling and flipping all over with this. And I do have, and it's funny because the first two went in perfectly. I do have a little tweezer that I could use. But I like doing it the hard way, right? It makes it more exciting. And there we go. And then for the last one. And the screw fell. I'm telling you, the last two screws are going to be the hardest ones. They're going, ha ha ha, you're not professional. You don't know what you're doing, right? In a minute, I'm going to break down and get the tweezer, but I think we got it. We did it without the tweezer. Like I said, I will be taking this apart again. I'll just show you something really quick on it. It does have a screw down crown, but if you go to the days, I forgot how it goes. It's been so long. You can see the days of the week are in English or Spanish, your choice. And like I said, I'm not gonna put it together too well because I will be taking it apart when I get a gasket for it. I just didn't get the gasket for it, and I completely forgot it didn't have one in it anymore. Because I actually took it apart trying to change the battery before, and I couldn't find the right battery, and the gasket was kind of worn out, so it kind of broke up. Anyway, so if you didn't see about putting in the bracelet back together, the links, you found the end that is split. You don't want that one to go in the way of the arrow. You want that one at the top. That's where the pin splits and kind of holds it in place. So you can put it back in your holder over here, and it does make life a little easier. Make sure you line it up, and for some reason this one's going right in. You should have saw when I did the Invicta Pro Diver. It was murder to get out. So you put it back in, you tap it in so it's in place, and there you go. So there's a watch battery for that type of watch. I have a few other watches, different types with different backs and stuff. We'll be doing some more battery changes on different styles. I do have, for the clip backs, I do have the tool for that. When I showed my tools, you guys seen that. But, you know, I'm going to try to get a little bit of everything so you guys get a little bit of, you know, we're not taking apart and rebuilding a watch, but we can do minor repairs on our own. So, go ahead, hit that like button. And like I said, I hope you guys' Halloween was great. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. So more videos are coming out. Let's build the channel and let's build each other. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.